Hey guys, my name is Velocity and I'm here to give you a speedrun tutorial on Lift Apex Inconceivable Ironman. Now, I know that this is not one of the hardest speedruns to do. However, with the 4 times experience going on right now, I figured it would be a good idea to get this out there for those to watch. I also know that there's a lot of people that have max cards that don't know how to do this, or they just don't know the map at all. So I wanted to bring this to you to be able to go ahead and show this out there, because there's really not a lot of documentation on these videos. So I've decided to wrap that up for you. So let's go ahead and get into it. We're going to do a Horde match, private, of course. And we'll go to Lift Apex. Obviously would turn on Inconceivable, and you'll want to turn on Ironman. And so basically here the gist is you need to have all 5 positions filled, or all 5 slots filled, and they need to be working simultaneously. So basically Scout is your primary one, Engineer is the 2nd position, Sniper is your 3rd, and your 4th and your 5th will be Soldier. So starting with the Scout, you will be looking at a deposit bonus, health boost, health regeneration boost, pickup distance, and speed boost. Also, don't forget your Inconceivable Survival 1, so that way once you beat waves 1 through 50 on Inconceivable, you get an additional 85,000 experience. So there's that piece for the Scout. So get that Fabricator bonus, additional health, although you really won't need it, regen health in case things do hit the fan, and there's a spawn out, pickup distance, because you want to get that additional power boost, and then running faster to place down weapon, or sorry, not weapons, but to place down barriers, sentries to help out the Engineer later in the earlier waves, and also to deposit quick. We'll move on to the Engineer. Just go ahead and make sure you have that on at all times. Your bounty, that is. Sentry speed. Now this is questionable, but I would do it. This way you can at least try to up your point total during the game itself. Carry speed. This is going to be for more in the beginning when you and the Scout are working in tandem to deliver your sentries and decoy to the designated spots. Fortification health is absolutely important, just in case things start to slow spawn, they start racking and destroying your barriers. Repair boost, because you're going to want to get those built and repaired quickly. And then your sentry cost, 50% discount at level 6 is very important. You will only need 4 sentries for this. Sniper. Sniper has a pretty easy role. I have not actually had to play it myself, but there's eventually going to be a time where I'll have to do it. So called shot, team revive just in case, magic bullet, mark boost, radar ping. You could end up replacing team revive with sniper strike, and that way you can actually go ahead and, in case things hit the fan on one wave and you have spawn outs, there's not enough money for a hammer or dawn, it'll be quick for you to just go ahead and do your sniper strike and kill those guys. So make sure you have these skills on. And then your soldier. So soldier is super important. You'll have one running siphon. Mine's only level 2, so unfortunately I have not played soldier on the speedrun. I'm still leveling up the cards. Another reason why I'm doing the speedruns, so to get that additional credits. The siphon needs to be at least a 5 or 6 with your resupply, and grenade plants at a 6 as well, and capacity and damage. Mainly all these cards are super highly important. Now that is for the first soldier. The second soldier will need to swap out siphon with the hammer dawn fabricator. This should be at least a 5 or a 6, and you will be doing the main waves towards the end of the game, especially waves 45 through 50. Those will be all you throwing in hammer dawns and getting the game over, as you should have about 80,000 power in the fabricator. So I'm just going to go ahead and start it up real fast as a Scout and give you a quick overview while in the match. and then go over some documentation, I apologize, that I've made as well. So what's not explained in the images that I'm going to provide here in just a few moments, or in my tweets that I made public earlier, although this is no secret to the general typical looking for group speedrunner group on the Xbox, looking for group section, the issue that you're going to run into is you have plenty of people who won't teach you, won't show you the ways or where to do, what to do, when to do it, things of that sort. So that's what I want to come in today, and to at least just give you a little bit of high level of what to expect, so that way you're not completely confused in case things, you know, you want to start speedrunning or things hit the fan. All right, so when you first spawn in, the engineer will want to go ahead and grab the fabricator, and I'm playing with the mouse and keyboard for the first time, so bear with me here. This could be ugly. You'll want to bring this up here, and the reason being, and you're going to want to plant it right here, and the reason being for that is because of the fact that you want to be able to get the barriers up in the front, where I'll show images of where these are going. Highly important to get those up there in the early waves. By wave 6 or 7, 8 at the least, at the latest I should say, you should have your 4 sentries and your 2 barriers and a decoy ready to go before the master wave. So I want to talk where you should be sitting before the wave starts. So the scout needs to be placed on this wall. I've seen people, and myself included, sit here, and then you'll have the horde or swarm and everything else spawning out on the map and not where you want them, and that leads to sentinels and guardians flying around the map destroying you, and with Inconceivable Ironman on, that's not a good day, as your whole team could die and get wiped. Soldier 1 will sit here during the in-between waves. We'll be planting shot grenades. Hopefully you get shot grenades early on, but you will be having them planted all in here. The other soldier will be sitting in the back, the Hammer Dawn soldier in particular, and you will need to have a frag here and a frag in this room right here, and you will be positioned right here as well. That will be your hiding spot. The sniper will be rotating with the Hammer Dawn soldier at times, but mainly not. The fabricator will be relocated here after the first initial barriers are built, and the sniper will hang out here until about wave 6 or 7 until the engineer is ready to take over a particular area. Or I apologize, the engineer will hang here until 6 or 7, and then the sniper will rotate with them. So that leads me to the 5th and final spot, and that will be right here. You will just sit here, and that way you have a quick chance to repair your decoy, which will be stationed here, or I'm sorry, right here, and then your barriers up in the front and your sentries. So I just want to show a quick image of where this stuff will be located. So here I have an actual map designed with a legend. Hopefully this is easy to understand. The grenades will be with the grenade icon, obviously, and the legend. So as long as you have you know, the X's, meaning where your characters are supposed to be, so starting on the bottom right middle part of the map where the X is, that's where the scout will be located. The 2 bottom X's will be where the soldiers are located. The far left X, where the fabricator is located, will be where the engineer is until waves 6, 7, or 8. Then rotate with the sniper, who is at the most top position, and in between waves, repairing barriers, sentries, decoy, while the soldiers plant. And towards after wave 10, you should be pretty much good to go, and you have 10 waves of consistency. You have everything built up, and now it's just trying to get things upgraded. Now, what's not mentioned in this is that your sentries should go no higher than level 3, your barrier should go no higher than level 2, and your decoy can go up as high as you want. But if you go above level 3 with your sentries, you're going to spend a lot of time trying to repair them, refilling them. That's not going to end up a good day. So here's an example of what it should look like as you get closer into the mid-20s. So here you can see shot grenades have been planted. You have 4 sentries and your 2 barriers, and don't actually capture it here, but you'll also have your 1 off decoy, and that's as simple as the speedrun goes. Hopefully this was a good informative video. Not meant to be anything super amazing, but to at least help those that don't understand. So hopefully I can bring back another video soon. I would like to do a few more of these as we get up and get ready for Gears of War 5 or Gears 5. No one truly knows what the title of that one's going to be, but I would assume it's Gears 5 with all the marketing material. So until next time, it's Velocity. Peace.